Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another a video on trailer thoughts. So another my thoughts on another trailer that came out recently, and my thoughts on Morbius, the next Marvel film based on the character of Michael Morbius, aka the Living Vampire. The new one that stars Jared Leto playing Michael Morbius. The other supporting cast members, you have Jared Harris, who been in other films as well. Which I know he played Professor Moriarty in the second Sherlock Holmes film. I know he was in John Carpenter's The War, which I didn't care for. But he's been in some other stuff too, Jared Harris. Now, I would have to say, okay, if people are, as of right now, people are talk about with Jared Harris, I mean, not Jared Harris, Jared Leto. I'm sure people are saying, oh, looks better than his performance in as Joker from Suicide Squad. I'm sure people have already said this already, probably. Which, yeah, because I didn't care for Suicide Squad. I mean, I liked Will Smith and Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn and Will Smith as Deadshot. Those are two of the best things in the movie. That was it, though. But they've ruined they ruined the Joker for that universe. Didn't care for Jared Leto's Joker. Not the performance as Jack Nicholson or Heath Ledger's performance. I didn't like that, and people, and especially back then when people were so hyped for that Joker, and then all of a sudden they just cut off most of the stuff from that character from the movie. So, but Jared Leto, I mean, I like Jared Leto. The films I liked him in, I liked him when he was in Blade Runner 2049. And I thought he did a good job in Dallas Buyers Club, which he won an Oscar for, though, with Matthew McConaughey. I think he did a good job in Dallas Buyers Club. And but I like Jared Leto as an actor, but it's not for he was not a good Joker in Suicide Squad. Especially also when Jared Leto for him that band 30 Seconds to Mars, which best song for is Kings and Queens, which that was in the trailer for other movies, trailers for other movies too, like Legend of the Guardians and How to Train Your Dragon 2. So yeah, I like Jared Leto. And now the thing is, though, if you've ever seen the trailer, how the ending of it, just really quick, that when Jared Leto's walking, you hear a voice saying, "Michael Morbius got tired of being the whole good guy thing. What's up, Doc?" Michael Keaton coming back as Adrian Toomes, aka the Vulture from Spider-Man: Homecoming. Now that's what the confusing part, because with this film, this is from Sony and Columbia, which is supposed to be the same with Venom. Now, thing is though, with the first when they did with the first Venom film, they said that it's not going to be part of the MCU. It's like doing their own universe, the Sony universe, whatever. They said it was not going to be a part of the universe of the MCU. And now you throw in, now this was for the, well, because we see this title, so for the studio behind Spider-Man: Homecoming, Spider-Man: Far From Home, and Venom, because they're all Columbia/Sony. Now, but they throw Michael Keaton in from the MCU, because he's wearing the same white. You look, you can see he's wearing the same white prison outfit he wore from Homecoming. Are they finally, now? What's the confused part? I'm sure people will maybe already know about this, but are they finally putting this in the MCU now? Because maybe was this the whole time? They're just like shh. They're just probably secretly making this into the MCU, adding these to the MCU, you know, or they're just throwing Michael Keaton in there just for shits and giggles, because Spider-Man: Homecoming and Far From Home are still part of the Columbia Sony, even with Disney, because they're part of the MCU. So they're probably just throwing Michael Keaton in there just for the sake of it, just to be canon. I don't know. Because, Venom and Michael Morbius are Spider-Man villains. So they're probably just throwing it in there. I don't know. Because a lot of people are saying that they're probably saying, oh, they're finally putting him in the MCU now. Morbius and Venom are. So, if you got Michael Keaton in there from the MCU, so hence that this probably is going to be in the MCU. So, my brother thinks that this is gonna be like this is gonna be in the MCU, because I asked him about it. So, if you guys think this is part of the MCU, let me know, because either they just put Michael Keaton just for the sake of it, because it's for property, for the rights and property, or are they really gonna put this in the MCU, because by adding Michael Keaton in there. I just had to clear that up first, just to bring that up first. But as for the trailer itself, with Michael Morbius, with his condition, he wants to make a cure for himself because of his rare blood disease. Cure for himself, and then by going to this place and cut himself, and then have something like this, and all the bats go to him, and he gets his abilities like his strength, speed, which is ways when he goes in speed, it looks like something like Nightcrawler would teleport. And then he gets his there's like these echolocations, and then of course we said the thirst for blood. And then other actors you see a shot of Tyrese Gibson from the Fast and Furious movies. You see him. I guess he plays like an FBI agent, I guess. You see him in one shot. Then another shot you see Matt Smith from Doctor Who. In another shot. Which I was never a fan of Doctor Who. Never was, never have though. But I know Matt Smith, he was in the show of Doctor Who. I just never was a fan of Doctor Who. And or in the beginning of flashback when Michael Morbius was a child, and you see Jared Harris. I guess he's like his mentor, I guess, playing like his mentor. Saying, oh, you have a gift. I know you ever since you were a child. And you see him again at the end of the trailer saying, until a remedy becomes a disease. And then of course you get that one last shot where Michael Morbius looking like the living vampire, like the face of the vampire from the comic books. Because that was like the one leaked picture before the trailer came out. So hey, that one look does look like it's from the comics. Okay, cool. It's either probably CG enhancements, or if it's practical makeup, it looks good though. But if it's CG enhancements, yeah. But for the most part, that one shot of him looking like the living vampire, that does look like it's from the comic books. So I give credit for that. And then after that, then you get Michael Keaton's cameo. So, and also another thing, for the most part, it does look like it gives away the whole movie. So I hate when the trailers do that. It feels like, I know this is the first teaser. I know this is the first teaser though, but it just looks like it gives away the whole entire movie. When he was a kid, and then what is how his condition is when he's an adult, and then him finding the cure, receiving supposedly the cure, and then how it shows him receiving his powers, and then gets a little bits of him being chased, and then by the end, I guess Michael Keaton's cameo is at the end. I don't know, but it just looks like it gives away like most of the movie. We already know how most of it's going to go down, I guess. Well, I know, so. But I don't know. It's just I mean, the music in the trailer that was like doing that little do. I can't do it right, but I think the music was decent. But we'll see on how Morbius is. I mean, I like Jared Leto I already know he already looks like he is playing better than he did as the Joker. But yeah, you get Jared Harris, like I said, Tyrese Gibson, you get Matt Smith in there, and the one girl that's, like, so I guess you could say is the love interest in this, who you see in her talking to Michael. I forgot her name though, but she was in the Belko experiment. She was only the last, well, not the last survivor, but she was you see the lead girl in the Belko experiment, the one that John Gallagher Jr. liked, but by the end she dies before he goes after Tony Goldwyn. But yes, I forgot her name, but she was in that film, which I liked her in that film too. So, and that's another thing I also consider that a little skeptical on, because the director of this film is from the same guy who directed Life, the one with the horror sci-fi film with Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds. I think that's another film I did not care for, Life, especially with the ending. I knew what was coming. I knew how it was going to end. Like when the two remaining survivors go on each different shuttlecrafts. Like one goes off into space far away, and then one lands on Earth. And I knew that was going to be the one that was going to be with that stuff in there. So yep, I was right. So that's one thing I'm skeptical of. I didn't care for Life. So the director of that film was directing this movie. But well, see on that as well. But anyway, this is the first teaser. Yeah, well, the reason why I'm yawning so much because it's very late and I haven't gone to bed yet. So, but yeah, so I am mixed on it though, because there's still some issues though. But well, bro, wait. I know this is the first teaser though, but well, bro, we'll wait for the official trailer, which will say probably I give about a few months ahead. So, but yeah, I like Jared Leto, though. But the director I'm not too sure on, and the confusing thing is are they putting this in the MCU where this the whole time, where they just pulling the wool over everybody's eyes, saying secretly, oh, this is not part of the MCU, but now it is when you throw Michael Keaton in there. I don't know. My brother says that they are. If you guys are knows more than I do, just let me know if this is gonna be part of the MCU or not. So, but if they throw in Michael Keaton's Vulture from Spider-Man: Homecoming, then yeah, then this will be MCU. So you can just let me know, or yes or no. So. But this is just my little thoughts on the first teaser from Morbius, which, by the way, I do have the first appearance of Morbius, Michael Morbius, Spider-Man number 101. I do have that one, so it's cool to have. But this is my the first teaser for Morbius. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos to come. All right, later.